So, children, you have read along the story, isn't it? So, what did you understand? That there is a prince, there is a farmer, and a girl in the story, isn't it? The prince wanted to marry the beautiful girl, but the farmer, who is the father of this girl, he asked the prince to learn some other skill because he thinks that all what the prince knows is only to fight war and to keep the country safe, but he doesn't know any other job or skill. So the prince was wondered because he is having all the money in the world, isn't it? He is the king. He is going to be the king. Now, what should he learn a skill? Still, he didn't argue with the farmer because it was his wish, and so he obeyed the farmer. He went and chose to learn the skill of weaving. Now, what is weaving? Weaving means um, okay, weaving means uh, making cloth, okay, by interlacing the thread. He learned that art to make the cloth. Now, mm, and he came back to the farmer asking for the girl's hand. So the farmer was very happy and he readily agreed and he married his daughter to this prince. After a few days of his marriage, there was a war and the king lost his kingdom, okay, to his enemy. Now, after losing his kingdom, yes, the king will be an ordinary man, isn't it? He had no wealth and he had a very small house now. So he thought he should do something, isn't it? What should he do to get money? He also should work like any other ordinary persons. So suddenly he remembered that he had learned this art of weaving, making clothes. So he started working on this profession. He made a little money to take care of his family. Okay, and the girl was kept in comfort, and he made money, and few days was passed by like this. And one day, the trusted general, who is trusted general? That is the main soldier, okay? Or the general means the head of the soldier. He came to this king in search of this king, where the king lives and all in a small house. So he came in search of him with all the other soldiers. They formed the army with whatever less money. Even the soldiers were left with no money, but still they gathered some weapons from here and there. Okay, they formed the army. They came back with the army. They unitedly worked together and wanted the king to lead them. Okay, now king, with all gathering all his courage and mind, okay, he led the soldiers and the general, and they fought back with the enemy and got their kingdom back. Now the king was so thankful to the old farmer's wisdom. Why was he thankful? Because he thought that, okay, when the general was not there, they were left alone, they were shattered down with so mental stress, okay? There was some skill which kept them going, which brought them bread, isn't it? So, and he was so thankful to the farmer's wisdom that a secondary line of option the farmers had given him to survive. And he got, yeah, after fighting back and he got the kingdom back, he understood the value that every person should develop a parallel line of profession. Okay, now children, how can you apply this knowledge to your life? See, while you are learning, you should not just learn what is given in the textbook, isn't it? You should gather some extra knowledge, and you should learn some other art along with the books, like any other form of art, like dance, music, stitching, yeah, and skating, sports. There are so many options. Whichever of your choice, whichever of your interest, you can learn that art and find some creative talent in it. So, all these knowledge will never go waste. Therefore, education and training will never go waste. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest, isn't it? So, that's about this lesson. Read along and practice.